get the same thing because explosive color. Enjoy.
Are we talking about how Jordan dies already?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are. We're always talking about this.
Okay, so
There's a possibility.
are we ready to start again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Always.
Sure.
Okay, so you get into the atmosphere. There's no like fire on you or other comms. But when you do get into the atmosphere, you get a message from the Omnitech system ship that you're supposed to be meeting, and they like identify you. They're like, "We're in system. We'll be with you in sort of like 4 hours."
Sorry, who's getting this?
All right, boys. So 4 hours to do experiments. Let's get this box into the lab and let's get it open.
Okay, so give me like, you're in orbit. Where is everyone?
I would be
Same.
like sat in the pilot's chair, even
Yeah.
if we're just sitting there.
I'm
just like
second-
messaging it to everybody. Like I'm guessing we would have some kind of speakers on the ship.
We would just have
Okay.
phones, like
Do we have CCTV on the ship?
No, just regular cable.
I would say we would have like some kind of, speaker system on the ship. So.
Oh yeah, the comm network works on the ship, works to your
Yeah.
comm pads.
So
I'm
you
gonna
could
say you
speak to
probably
all of us.
don't have like CCTV in every room. Like,
Oh, I don't know. Well, do we have
Should
CCTV?
we have
Yeah,
it?
but
for the experiment?
I would say like I would buy a ship where I could like shove a fucking speaker in at least every room.
oh
so
no,
we
no,
could-
there's speakers, but
What
I'm
I was
saying
trying to
video.
say is speakers are always there. That's in everything
Okay.
because that's
Yeah.
integrated. But I want to know if we have cameras and do we have camera?
Yeah,
at
I
least
don't.
in
I
the
don't
room
need.
experimented
I
in?
don't need.
You
cameras,
have
like-
you have cameras on critical points of the ship. So you have one on the boarding ramp. You probably have one in the spike drive room. Probably one
Do I have
in the
it?
power supply.
But do I have one in the room he's experimenting in?
Well, Ville, would you want recording equipment so that you can document everything that goes on in your room?
no.
I'd say probably no. Okay.
No, I would have a.
Because you could just do it on your compad if you
Yeah.
wanted to. Yeah.
I would do that, and I would make logs of it.
Okay, right. The reason I was asking is because if I was not leaving my computer with me either way, but if I could somehow look at the CCTV to watch because of curiosity, then I would. But no, instead I'm gonna be boring.
You could
Okay,
probably
yeah.
make a computer's role to try and access his compad when he was in there.
Do it. Where is it? I do.
Well, yeah, we haven't got to that point yet.
Shit.
Lars,
I'll do
whereabouts
that
are
when we
you?
get
Lars. Okay. And Joe, are you still in your room?
Yeah, I'm in my cabin.
Okay, cool. So yeah, carry on. So Ville, you want to go and try and find the box?
Find the box.
Well, I mean, you don't know where it is basically, or you know where it was but you didn't
Yeah.
drag it onto the ship.
Well, I would tell the crew to get it to the lab.
I just left it in the cargo bay. It should be in there.
Yeah, like that's pretty much what I would have said through the comms. Like,
Okay, so does someone go get it and take it to the lab?
Did you see the message I sent you?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why I'm asking.
Fair enough.
so
I'm not-
can somebody please move the box into the lab?
I'm already in my room. Get someone else to do it.
Computers are calling to me. I'm sorry.
All right, fair enough. Hey, pilot, we need to go find the box. We got science to do.
So you want him to just get out of the pilot seat and go get the box?
You hear him mumble
Nobody else
something.
is doing it. I'm getting the pilot.
You hear him mumble something in Arabic over the comms, and then he says, "Yeah, I'll be there," mimicking your accent to mock you.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just sitting here
So basically what I'm
laughing.
getting is, Ville's like, everyone meet in the lab, bring the box, and they're all like, no.
Fuck that.
Don't worry. When I get my explosives. No.
The keyword is if.
No,
Huh?
I didn't say if, I said when.
Oh, if. Okay.
No, no. No, it's fine.
Okay, yeah. So basically, Ville, you've said this, and no one does anything.
Yeah, the pilot does.
Pilot does, but
Yeah,
he's
so we
profusely
if we
now.
find the box, do I have to roll anything?
Well, you go to where you think the box is, and it's not there.
Okay.
It walked away.
Where the fuck is the box?
I don't fucking know. I'm going back to the.
Oh,
pi-
like I'm saying that into the comms. So whoever put the box somewhere.
I just left it in the cargo bay when I pulled it up.
Huh.
I'm just chilling in the cargo bay, so
Well, it seems to
away, I
be
would see
gone,
that.
so apparently this box has legs.
Okay.
I stand up.
Anybody concerned yet, or are we just going to leave a random running box into the ship?
Hey, the computer room's secure. I'm alright.
Pull out my sword and I say, I hit it with this motherfucking boxes on this motherfucking ship.
You
And
get,
open
do you
it.
like
So-
do you have a cap on and turn it backwards as well?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh. I don't even know, a beret, I guess. Yeah. So, give me a second.
I thought you were about to say, give me a
Then I
roll.
sit back down and
So I can't percept a random box running around?
No, you can't be. You can't like Jean Grey, Doctor X, Mr. X thing.
Like,
Just
you
give
thought
me
it
a
was made of metal.
second.
Well, couldn't at least make a scan
Oh, of
for the
course
box
not.
on the ship?
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of metal
There's
boxes.
a lot of boxes. I mean, we're full to the brim with
Well,
cargo.
can we scan for life signatures on our ship?
Yeah, definitely.
We heard
it's
something
undead.
moving in the thing, something scratching in the thing, and we know where everyone else is. So an unexpected life signature would probably be that fucking box.
Okay,
Well,
so
that's out of character.
Out of character.
I ain't doing that.
I'm. Out of character. If it's undead, would it have a life source?
well,
It's-
there
it's
was
a
no
zombie.
life sources on the planet when you scanned, and there was quite clearly moving things on the planet. So you
Can I
can,
apply this logic to
yeah,
the
you can
situation?
definitely be like, well, it wouldn't show up if
Guys,
it was one of
remember
those
when we
things.
scanned this planet at the very start? I didn't find any life sources, and they'd have to be pretty deep underground to fuck with the scanner. And considering how slow they were moving and how quickly they got here, I don't think it has a life source. So you're pretty fucked in that direction.
And yeah, there is just the standard 5 life signs if you do a scan, where you are, where you should be, the normal crew members.
Could one of the Omnitech guys have like a stealth suit?
You know that sort of technology exists, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, I'll bring it up. Like they were there pretty fast.
Well, no,
Yeah,
the Panstella guys were there. The Omnitech
That's what I
guys
mean.
are the
Yeah, but
yeah.
they
So I meant
never like.
Panstella.
We pretty much went off the second they.
Yeah, but if they had a guy already there waiting for us to go in, they did arrive conveniently quickly.
And it is true. They could have teleported somebody on, and then they could they could have teleported it off. That is definitely a possibility. Like, it's also out of character because I don't think my character would know much about MES nor psychics.
Well, I mean, Jordan would fully know that people have that capability because he sort of does herself.
Of course. But yeah, I would. In fact, you guys, I would relay to them. There could be teleporters, but since the life signs say there's only 5 of us, then clearly there's no one on here. Unless, of course, they have they're literally in a freezer.
So basically we have two choices. Either or two options how this happened. Either the box has legs and it's very fucking cold, which is a high possibility. Or the other people, the three ships of the other corporation, they stole our shit with some fancy tech. Which also is a good possibility, considering they have money. So
You said we had CCTVs in the cargo room, right?
Well, you've got it on the ramp.
Yeah, now you assume the ramp leads into the cargo space?
Yeah, but it's sort of just it's on sort of on top of the roof, and looks down the ramp, and that's about
okay.
it.
Okay, never mind then.
Oh, yeah, did anyone turn all the cars off again? Because I remember you turned them on.
No, they're
course
just
not.
they're just floating in the cargo hold.
Yeah, I think
Because
we
they
would have turned them off, but
Yeah. I mean that we can retcon that. That's fine. They don't have like fuel consumption that I'm keeping track of or anything. So
that would be a bitch.
yeah.
Infinite fuel, love it. Oh, anything else?
We should just
This is a waste of my time. I'm going back to the pilot seat.
So I leave the compound so I can hear him getting pissed at this box disappearing,
So-
but make no attempt to.
what we are gonna do now? I'm gonna go to the lab. I'm gonna fucking close myself in, and I'm gonna hear you all die when this box kills you.
Well, also,
I'm
Vele,
going to
remember
say
you've got.
right now, I called it.
Okay, well, remember you've also got the stuff you put in your backpack. If you want to go and start working on that, maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
Is the computer room secure?
Like I'm fucking the instant I realized the box is gone and I have gotten all this done. I'm done saying all this. I fucking leg it to the lab. Like I just run.
Yeah. Okay,
Because at this point, you know, my Maltec sense is tingling and it's telling me you're fucking dead if you don't run.
My
thing is,
personal senses go to see if my computer room is sealable.
well, so is the computer room also your like bedroom, your
Pretty
quarters?
much.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
much.
the computer room is also like a system area, so it's definitely going to have a blast door.
Perfect. I have the most secure building house.
Would there be blast doors to the what's it called, bridge as well?
Yeah, definitely.
No one moved from their position.
Well-
Everyone has a compad. We're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna say we'll lay out the ship a little bit here. So everyone, there's enough quarters for 6 people.
Perfect.
Then there's a mess box, a mess room,
Best box.
a mess box.
Wait,
Yeah,
where are we looking for
you
this?
say that
Why don't
again.
we have roll 20, right? We can just draw.
Oh God.
Go for it.
Don't force him to.
No,
I'm
it's
forcing you to. I'm just saying it'd be advantageous to my eyes.
To use them?
Yeah.
this is gonna be dreadful, but here we go.
Eyeballs.
It doesn't matter. You could literally just do a box, right, with lots of small boxes and then pathways, and then a small key like Jordan's quarters and computer room, Vilay's mad scientist laboratory, etc. Doesn't need to
Okay.
be anything.
Well, this is kind of up to you as well. That's the other thing.
Okay.
So I'm imagining the ship is long and quite thin by what the picture you showed me. So the here we go. So this is the main corridor, and then we've got the bridge at the front. The door at the back. Oh, fuck you. And then rooms, so it's split into 2 levels. So all of the bottom bit is the big like cargo hangar,
Okay.
and
The
then
entire like belly is just.
yeah, the entire belly is just like different pressurized cargo rooms, or it can be one big one. I don't care. It's up to you.
Are they? I think it would be advantageous to have them at least be, like 2 of them, so that we can seal them off.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 2 big hangars, and then there's stairs that go up to the top level, and then along it is just quarters, and then a mess room, and then a lab, which is also a med bay and a morgue. A few, like probably like 3 toilets, 2 toilets. that are also like shower rooms, dressing rooms, whatever. You don't have. Okay. So I'm gonna say the front third of the bottom as well is also your fuel bunker. And then you have fuel scoops that are on the bottom of the ship, I guess.
Sure.
And then the sand throwers sort of like at the front on the top. And the lasers like mounted at the front under the belly.
Sure.
What else?
Could we say that the sand thrower has like an angleable thing?
Yeah, it
like
definitely
fire
like
it
covers.
forward, backwards, or...
Yeah, it covers everything but directly below you.
Okay, cool.
Brilliant.
And then.
So, if at all possible, I think my character would have, like, if there is one, he would have a bedroom that's literally outside the bridge.
Yeah, I'm just drawing that now. So it's literally like sectioned off like this. And then these are all quarters and rooms and.
I'll have the one that's next to the computer room, and there should be a door between them.
Well, you can either have a quarters and the computer room, or you can have the computer
I'll do
room.
that. That's mine. Mine.
I'll have the door closest to the airlock, so if boarders come on, I can quickly get to them.
Perfect.
Okay.
Everyone has a special place on the ship.
Well, it should be like it's a campaign. You should definitely have.
It's beautiful.
So, do you want to be adjoining or opposite, Jordan?
Oh, of course we're joining.
Adjoining.
Because
So,
I'd have like as it goes on, I'm gonna make like a door, so I don't actually need to go out to the rest of the ship, because that's what type of person I'd be. So I'd eventually like get some welding tools or some shit.
Who wanted to be next to the airlock?
That would be me. It's Rio.
Okay. I've used your real initials like an idiot.
Fair enough.
There you go. I got it sorted.
Jaw.
I'm EE. No, EE. We're good. EE.
Okay. Freed is going to be next to the bridge.
I'm back.
Villy.
Why do I have... Where?
Villy, where's your room?
So where's the hangar?
The hangar's all the bottom bit. All underneath all of it.
So where's the access point, would you say? Like here or something or whatever?
There's going to be one there, one at the front.
Okay.
Just a sec. I'm going to... So...
Okay, so I guess I would want everyone like here,
Okay.
Okay, just a sec.
like reasonably separated from others.
I like it. Inventive shit. It's brilliant. So I have my own computer room. Freed has his room and the bridge. Joe has his room in the airlock. Sorry.
Next to
Lars
the
also-
airlock.
Lars also has his room in the airlock.
Yeah, so do you want an adjoining door to the airlock, or...?
No.
Don't worry.
Just so I can step out and it's right there.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's gonna be great. So, who's gonna
Hold on,
die
I'm
to this?
fucking
Well,
going...
We're just waiting for
Who's gonna
Villy
die
to do
a
his room.
box of legs?
The box should definitely have legs. I'm going to just jot that down.
Shit. You mean it's been crawling this whole time?
Maybe, maybe not.
Fuck.
There we
Maybe
go.
It has like
So pretty much, like, I'm gonna have a weapons lab area, which is the thing.
Well, I mean, you could, if you want, that can be
Then-
your
then
quarters, and
this
then
is
opposite
the
it can be
coffee
your
maker
workshop.
construction area,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then this is the containment, like glass blast-proof containment thing.
Well, I was.
Blast proof.
That's
yeah, like I need explosive-proof
Oh,
thingy
blast.
for.
Oh.
so. Do you
blast.
want your room to
Thought
be
you said
opposite
blast.
it?
Huh?
Your quarters, because that could like be your workshop area, your lab area.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be right next to it. So.
You can have my room. I don't want to be next to you.
Here, this place.
Yeah, opposite it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's because can't always be making the coffee maker.
Yeah. You got to make the coffee as well. Okay, so my attempt at a toilet was really bad, but the B and the washing machine is the toilet. Does anyone want to designate any more rooms?
No.
So these are just literally like spare rooms at the moment.
That's
Sure.
where we have the rest of the installation.
Yeah.
The
Like,
last two people should really choose something.
I think the big one should be the mess hall. This one here.
This one. Yeah.
Perfect. You had the same idea.
Yeah, there's like a big M and it's just like.
Two M's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Okay.
There's just like a clown on the door and no one knows why.
Yeah. It's an old Russian tradition.
Yeah. So where's the
Vodka.
vodka distillery?
Well, where do you want the distillery to be? I imagine that's one of...
No, that's haram.
And here we'll have the
drugs and alcohol making facility.
E for explosives.
Okay, so you've just got like a single missile that's been taken apart in that room.
No, it's like under construction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the room, there's just a missile with nothing in it.
Yeah.
The empty husk of a missile.
Yeah. Okay, so the other rooms are just like spare at the moment.
I
Probably
might
need
put
a
something
gunnery room.
later if you guys want me to.
Yeah, like, well, there's always stuff to add, isn't there? So that's cool for now. And yeah, underneath... Oh, God.
We could probably add turret operating here.
Wouldn't that just be in the bridge? On the bridge,
Well,
rather.
that's the question, right?
Say that again.
Like a gunnery room, turret operating.
Oh, no, yeah, that's on the bridge.
Sure.
Cool.
So that's the bottom of the ship.
Medbay.
This front part is the
You don't...
fuel,
Yeah, fuel bunker.
and this is the entrance area.
Well, that's one of the...
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So these are
Like-
both cargo.
Yeah. Cool.
And then at the back end of this one,
Sure.
there's like the ramp. Yeah, you don't actually have a med bay at the moment. You just have the makeshift one that's in Villay's, also laboratory and coffee maker section.
I love how the scientist that knows nothing about medical stuff is the one with the med bay. Why did we do this? How?
That's a good question.
Hmm.
The guy who owns the med bay knows nothing about medicine.
I know about medicine.
Yeah, but you don't own the med bay.
I don't own anything on this ship.
Yes. You own the bridge. The bridge is yours.
Okay, so before we procrastinate too much, we'll look at my lovely drawing. Everyone's so Freed's on the bridge. Villay's in his. Are you in your lab or your quarters?
I'm in the fucking glass box.
Yeah, you're in the lab.
Like I make sure I'm fucking secure.
He's just
Even if
there, like
somebody
doing the
comes in
mime.
Question: Can
If-
you
if
open
the-
the glass box from inside?
Please,
yes.
please say yes.
Only with my data slab though.
So we can't sell a Russian scientist to someone.
No,
Damn it.
no, with my data slab.
Okay, so Joe's in his room, Jordan's in the computer room, Lars is still down in the cargo space.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we'll take off from there. You've got a few hours to kill before the Omnitech system gets to you. So does anyone want to do anything apart from Ville? Ville?
Can I, whilst I'm in my computer room talking to my VIs, can I read upon AIs?
You can access the sector-wide web and see what there is on it there, but it's mostly like theory crafting and ancient history.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. Theory crafting would be enough. So
Yeah.
I sit there looking at other computer geek theory crafted,
So essentially porn for you.
pretty much porn for my character. Yes, she is looking at theory crafting of AIs.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean that'll just be fluff, but yeah, that's cool.
Hey, it's there.
Yeah, like you're sort of like moving your character towards certain
Lots of
things.
things.
Yeah.
Progressing towards a goal,
Yeah. Anyone else?
so to speak.
Yeah.
So if I were to track someone, like their footsteps, would that be survival as a skill?
Yes. On a starship though, you're gonna get a -1 to it on top of everything else, because there's no like broken leaves or stepped on twigs or anything.
I guess there's a lot of that because nobody kills it. But
Yeah. Also,
Okay,
you kind of
take-
know where everyone is.
I would just like to take a look around where the box was supposed to be.
Okay. Just give me like a flat intelligence check. Or no, not intelligence. Wisdom, I guess.
So what would that be, actually?
Let me get your sheet up.
Perception?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, perception, and then with a wisdom modifier.
Okay, so I have no wisdom and I have -1 at perception. So
Plus
that's
another
great.
-1 for it being on a ship.
So d20 minus
2
2d6 -3.
2.
Oh, -3.
Yeah, because the third minus is from him trying to track in an area that would give no indication.
Okay,
But I
where's-
have
what's the
0
two
in
from?
wisdom.
He has 0 in wisdom, so there's no negative there. He has the 0. He has the
Oh,
-1.
okay. I'm thinking of NPC stats where 8 is -1.
Ah.
He's got a 0 in wisdom, so it's just -2.
Yeah, -2.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there were people in this area at some point in time.
How can you tell?
Another person walks in and goes, "Really?"
Yeah.
I feel very accomplished and I go back.
Yeah, so you just go to your room.
The
Okay.
box walks in with a rocket launcher and
Fires
like,
the,
Didn't
missile
find me,
directly on them.
motherfucker. Yeah, so
I laugh so hard when it just comes into my room with a fucking.
yeah, so Ville, you get into your glass box and you look in the corner and there's just a box with like legs.
Yeah.
What'd
with
you
a
do?
plasma something.
Yeah. No,
Oh, he's holding the like empty missile and he's gonna bash you across the head with it.
yeah, there's just a grin that appears on the front of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyone else want to do anything before we go to Ville experimenting?
I guess I just stay on high alert.
Yeah, okay, you're just like prepared. And Freed, you're back on the bridge.
Yeah, he's just sat there.
Yep, okay. So Ville, you're in your glass box. Have you got your what's going on? Do you want to experiment on the stuff you took from the lab or what?
So, before I go and kill myself, I'm gonna empty a table. I'm gonna like pretty much empty my whole backpack on the table.
Yeah.
What is the stuff?
So you've got like maybe 8 or 9 beakers full of various liquids, a test tube rack with no test tubes in it that you picked up anyway, a box of test tubes that are sealed that have various things in it, and also a mini fridge.
What the fuck?
Perfect.
A mini fridge that was stored within a fridge.
Wait, hold on. Who the fuck would be so retarded to pick up a mini fridge inside a...
You?
You? Yeah,
You-
a crazy Russian
don't-
scientist.
You just sweeped everything off a... Do you want to open the mini fridge? Let's get to the important stuff.
Yeah, sure. I opened the fucking mini fridge.
Okay, there's just like a can of Coke in it.
Oh, I was thinking a
So-
facehugger was gonna jump out of it.
So,
I know you were, that's why I said it.
like, I'm gonna take the Coke. I'm gonna open it and pour it into like the empty test tubes, and I'm just gonna start drinking those test tubes and fucking face palming.
Okay, yeah, you're like, well, you don't... You use your science skill to deduct this Coke's like 20 years old. But it's kept up rather well because it's in a aluminium can. Inside a mini
so
fridge.
still-
Hold your taste buds.
Inside a
still-
mini fridge that was inside a fridge.
It
It was
still
vanilla.
tastes a little bit shit. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
it's really shit because it's Coke Zero.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I wouldn't even drink it.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah. I'll
Sounds
just
quite
go
nice.
and make coffee.
You should like the Coke. I mean,
No, actually, I wouldn't make coffee. I would take the test tubes, that have been sealed, and then I'm gonna just take one of them. Gonna get a battery, some wires, and then I'm gonna go inside the last box and see what happens when I have some current running through the liquids inside or whatever is inside.
Okay.
You're doing the thing test.
Yeah.
You're performing science, I assume.
Yeah, are we just going to say you're trying to identify what's in the box?
Sure.
Because I have no idea what would happen to current running through. Like,
Really? You should know this shit.
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
I
I'm
don't
just gonna
science.
say it's a virus, and a current running through it would either kill it or not do jack shit, depending on what it's based on. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, well, let's just do a science roll to
That's
basically...
my OOC guess.
now what? So you're rolling something?
Oh, eat a dick, Jordan. I win. I win science today.
You wish.
Okay, so you do your various shit. You run current through it, and yeah, I guess it kills the virus inside it. But I don't know what you're gonna do to know that it has killed it. If you get what I'm saying.
Just gonna eat it.
Like, I don't know how you know it would be a virus and that you've killed it.
Well, does
Science.
he have?
Yeah,
Like-
science.
First of all, there is usually something that either smells like burning.
Okay, so there's like a reaction.
Yeah, like
That you would
there's a
identify.
reaction, and something usually fries when they have negative effects when it comes to current.
Okay, well, yeah, that happens, I guess. I mean, I
Alright.
don't.
Well, if I do general stuff to it, like I take a second test tube.
Okay.
So there were multiple, right?
Yeah, there was
And I
like
just
there was like
generally
a,
tried
a
to
rack
figure
full
out
of
what
them.
the fuck this shit is.
Okay, well, since you got a 10, I'm gonna say you get quite a lot. It's definitely something you haven't seen before, and it's definitely a biological virus. What else? I guess you can identify that it reacts. Its optimal conditions are within a human body, but what it does within the body, you can't really tell.
So I go to myself. I think if I inject a dog with this, that dog turns into a chicken.
Okay, as well. Do you feel threatened right now because of the what you assume is a box with legs?
Not really.
Good.
Like I'm going to take a guess it's one of those things, and I'm inside the damn box. Like,
Yeah.
it can come around, and then it has to have something.
You're Will
that you
Smith
can
at the end of
fucking rocket
at the end
launcher.
of whatever that film is with the weird
I Am
zombies.
Legend.
Yeah, and you're just like, bitch, I'm in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's like it comes around and it doesn't have a rocket launcher, so you know.
Yeah.
The
But,
fuck you gonna do?
What if
bro?
it does?
What if the box is a rocket launcher? Rocket launcher with legs.
Then I'm going to just press the button, kill you, and you know, call it a day. I mean, I'm gonna negotiate with the box to leave my box alone.
We're both in boxes, bro.
Life is like a box.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hire it with my crew.
Okay. So yeah, you know it's a virus. You know it's not very nice. You know it kills its victim and then does something to them.
Alphamacom say, does anybody want to become a super soldier?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I shall.
I
I've
don't
got
think-
my own problems.
I'm pretty sure I'm already a great soldier.
I'm already a super
hey,
soldier.
hey, pilot, do you want to become a super soldier?
There's no response.
Pilot, come down to my lab. Got some enhancements for you.
Fuck you, Andre.
And then I just keep experimenting.
Okay, yeah, well, I mean, you're not going to ascertain much more, but you can, like, we can say this happens over, if you want to skip to when the ship gets to you now.
Yeah, if nothing else happens, yeah.
Okay.
So there was nothing else, just these test tubes are like the only thing.
Yeah, well, all of the equipment points to the same thing. It's all like a virus. It's all the same virus.
Even the mini fridge?
No, the mini fridge was just some guys
I know.
keeping his coke
Was a
cold.
rocket launcher with legs.
Well, that's dumb.
I just wanted to troll you with the mini fridge.
Mini fridge is such fucking like I would never take it. I would like go around and pick something else. Like I would even take like a fucking spoon.
I knew you were
let's
gonna
say-
say spoon.
Let's say there's a random spoon and a mini fridge. I'm gonna take the spoon 9 out of 10 times.
Okay, well, there was no spoons because they were all inside the mini fridge.
And also, this is that 1 out of 10 times that you took a mini fridge.
Besides, it was dark, you were in a rush.
Yeah. Joe was like,
The
let's get the
mini
fuck
fridge,
out
the
of here.
spoon.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
literally
you
just
both
wiped
took
the
it.
shelf off into your black backpack.
Okay, sure.
So yeah,
whatever.
should we skip ahead?
Well,
It's not like you got the mini fridge.
After I shove, I get like all kinds of safety gear. I'm assuming I would have some kind of safety gear.
Yeah, you'd have like, well, I don't know, you're a mad scientist, so you might not be too.
Nah, I would still like
Yeah.
some kind of safety.
You've got like, you
I'm
know,
gonna
like
die.
like a sort of hazmat type suit and
Yeah,
whatever.
so I'll take one of those, and then I'll start shoving the virus inside, you know, various things, all kinds of injectors, so I can inject it into people if I have to.
Okay. Yeah, you've got a few. You've got like 3 syringes full of virus. If you want to mark that down.
Yeah, like I would.
Three syringes of virus.
Whatever. I'll buy a syringe gun later.
TF2.
Ah, those good old hunting rifles, modified.
Yeah, or you know, I'll just buy an injector.
It was you that said you'd never play TF2.
Yeah.
Rory. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to send you the medic's syringe gun.
Oh, do they
Anyway,
actually have syringe
yeah,
gun? That's cool.
I shoved the
Give me a sec.
virus inside needles.
Yeah, sure. You've got 3, enough for like 3 syringes full.
And then I just sit around
Yeah, okay.
inside the glass box.
Do science shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Actually, I don't do that much
okay.
science shit. I'm just sitting there. Like,
I sent
I
you
don't
an images for you.
fucking want to encounter the box running around. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait for the crew to die, and then just gonna sit here and wait for it.
Okay.
okay, yeah, that can definitely be done.
Totally.
Yeah, so we can time skip now if everyone's okay with that.
AI is
Yeah,
a
it
high.
works for me.
Panning shots to 4 hours later.
Yeah.
Montage, if I may steal that.
I don't know where. Oh yeah, there's like Rocky's paying in the background and you're just like typing.
Of course.
And you've got no shirt on, weirdly enough.
Am I alright with that?